So I get this question a lot when I'm on stream is, Geezy, how do you run your dollar A-gap blitz? Why doesn't mine come in? Why does yours always come in? What is the difference between yours and mine? And I'm going to break down to you guys some pro Madden player tips that the pros don't want to tell you guys about. That everybody tells you, oh, all you have to do is pinch your D-line, and then you have to make sure auto flips off, and blah, 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 blah. But there are some small little things that make everybody's A-gap a little bit different than, you know, some of your guys'. So I'm going to break that down in this video. If you guys have been enjoying these tips, I've been doing a lot of defensive tips, offensive tips coming here soon, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on the channel. Also like the videos, check out the Twitch streams. We're live almost every single day, and let's get straight into it. If you guys like my scheme that I'm running in these videos, make sure you guys head over to elitemadden.com where you can purchase my ebook. It's $15. You want to go to the tips and ebooks section and then go down to where it says Go Geezy's Jets Offense. $15 if you guys want to run the exact same scheme that I run in these YouTube videos. So a big thing when you guys are calling the A-gap is, first of all, let's make sure we are in the Chiefs playbook. If you guys are not running the Chiefs playbook at this point and you guys are running the dollar A-gap blitz, I don't know what you guys are doing. There's so many good formations in this book. 6-1 for when you're in the red zone. You have big nickel over G, nickel over. You have 3-3 dime, and you also have dollar. And dollar is what we're going to be focusing in if you guys don't know what this blitz is. And the adjustments we're going to make is we want to make sure we have auto flip off because it only comes in on the left side of the field. The A-gapper must be on the left side, and then auto alignment is going to be base align, and everything else really doesn't matter. You guys can have zone drops, you guys can have match on, it doesn't matter as long as those first two things are present. That's all that matters. So we're going to make sure that we go to the dollar formation, and I like to call it out a free safety zone blitz. You can call it out a spinner or cover 2 press. I couldn't think of the other one, but those are the two. But we have free safety zone blitz, so we're going to call it out of that. And then let's just get into a 5 wide formation. Go 4 verticals. All right. So what most people do, and this is the most inconsistent version of it, so it might not even come in free right here. And what most people do, like they tell you guys, is you pinch your D line. You're gonna make sure your safety's in the zone. You don't want to do anything else. You can, you know, do whatever with your outside guys. Blitz your user, and you want to hover, and you want to run past the defensive tackle, and then swoop back up just like this. And it might not even come in. It might be that inconsistent. They threw the ball, but if we go to instant replay like I'm about to do, more than likely this is not coming in right here, unless, yeah, 56 was gonna pick him up, and so was this other guard right here. It was gonna get picked up just like it did, and that's what you guys are experiencing. That's what's happening a lot. It's the super inconsistent version. It even happened with me when I was running this back in a $200,000 Madden tournament. If I just knew some of these small things that I'm about to show you guys, I probably would have been at a live event, and who knows, I could be holding up a belt right now, but I didn't know some of these small tips. So I'm gonna break down the 3 things that you guys can do. The third one is, you know, not my favorite one, but the first 2 I really enjoy. So what you guys are going to want to do is set up the defense like we have been setting up, right? We're going to make sure zones are behind it. We pinched our D line. Now we're going to add a simple contain. All right, we're going to contain our D line, but we have to do something special with this contain. So we have a contained D line. You guys might think this is the only step, but if we leave it contained like this, it has no chance of coming in. It's gonna absolutely get picked up. The right guard was actually gonna pick it up, the A-gap right there before they threw it. I'm gonna have to do something about that, by the way, because I want to be able to show you guys that the A-gap comes in. But he was gonna get picked up, so you guys might be like, okay, then why are we containing if it's gonna get picked up? What we can do is we're gonna leave this contain on Ted Hendricks, which is the left end, and we want to blitz JJ Watt. We want to make sure he's in a blitz angle, so we can either click on him and blitz him, or we can use our quick adjustments and we're going to blitz him. So now we're going to put our zone drops back, or not our zone drops, excuse me, our zones back on the field, and now we're hovered over like this, and now we should be able to have our A-gap screen. We're going to be hovering just like this. They're going to hike the ball, and as you guys can see, we were able to get a lurk, but if we go to instant replay after I dive down, the computer had to throw the ball due to the fact that the A-gap was coming in. So right here, A-gap absolutely screams up the middle. Again, they are sending 5 out, but that's our point. We are only sending 4 people. They are blocking 5, and we are able to get pressure, and that's what most people are going to do out of any formation. You guys might be like, oh yeah, block your running back. Yeah, if you block your running back, it gets picked up. You still have to slide even when you block your running back, but if they have to block 6 versus send 4, you're going to obviously be winning the numbers game, and you're going to be in a great spot. But this is one of the simple things you guys can do. Rodney Harrison actually screams up the A-gap. Easy sack. Now my second favorite adjustment, and it's going to be adding with the contain. So we're going to still do what we have been doing. All right, we're going to contain, and then we're going to re-blitz our right end. JJ Watt is blitzed now, and then we can add backing off the slot corner opposite of the blitzing linebacker. You can also do the one on the same side, but I have more success when I back off the opposite slot corner from the blitzer. So we backed off the slot corner right here with Chris Harris. And I will break down you guys how to do that after that, but I just want to show you guys this screaming right here and coming free. So let me man up everybody just so they don't quick throw it. Now right here, again, we're going to go to instant replay. They had to throw the ball super quick, but I just want to show you guys the blitz coming in with the backed off slot corner. Now, this is really good, especially when they slide right and they ID to the right, which most people do when trying to block this blitz. Again, Rodney Harrison comes free just like that. And we were able to get a pick with Derrick Brooks. And it's just simple little things that you're going to be able to do when calling this formation, or this play, excuse me. Again, let's go over this. All right, we're going to contain, we're going to blitz our end, we're going to make sure we have the zone drops back. Now, let me show you guys how to individually back off that slot corner. Now, what I normally do is I click Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation, then you want to click A or X if you're on PlayStation for individual. Now, all these receiver icons pop up. Now, we have to identify where the slot corner is on the field, so we see he's in front of the RB receiver. So if we wanted to back off the outside guy, which is where Randy Moss is lined up, we would click Randy Moss's icon and we would flick the right stick up. Now, if we want to back up the next guy, which is going to be Chris Harris, he's in front of Justin Jefferson in the slot right here. So we're going to do those same steps, click Justin Jefferson's button, and then we're going to back him off. And now we're able to back off our slot cornerback. Now let me press this guy just to get back to our original look. Now we're going to man everybody up. All right, everybody's blitzed. I'm blitzing my user. I'm hovered right here. Now he should be able to come free up this A gap right here like we did, and we were not able to actually get a user right there. And there goes Harold Carmichael down the field. Easy 7. But he did come free right there, and those are just two simple tips that make it way more consistent. We haven't had a problem blitzing through the A gap ever since we backed off the slot corner. Now, if I go back to those original adjustments that I was making, where it's just a simple setup, you guys see it gets picked up again. It gets picked up, and that's how everybody normally runs it. That's how all the pro players even tell you guys to run it. But those two simple tips are going to change the A gap. You guys can also double back off the slot corners, by the way. That's another adjustment. It's not my favorite one, but I have one more tip to give you guys. If it's really not coming in, or if they're starting to block a running back, you can add the same adjustments that we've been running, where we're going to contain, we're going to blitz our defensive end, we're going to back off the slot corner, and then we're just going to send an extra guy at this point. So I'm just going to set up defense so they can't snap throw it. If they're sending 5 people out and you have to blitz 5, that's not ideal. That's not really what we want. We want to try to send 4 people as much as possible, but this is against like a blocked running back setup, or if for some reason they're just picking up your send 4, we need to pressure on this down. We're going to be able to send the slot corner, and we want to send it off the A gap side, because if they're picking up the A gap, more than likely the left guard is going to get the guy in the A gap, and the defensive end is going to get picked up by the left tackle, allowing our slot corner to come off that left tackle side and be able to scream at the quarterback with ease right here. So right here should snap the ball, and the quarterback actually got so freaking scared that he just decided to instant throw the streak and not allow me to show you guys the blitz or even let it develop. So let's see if we can get in the instant replay and show you guys it coming free right here. And this is what I'm talking about, where slide protecting is going to, really mean a lot. So right here, normally the left guard should be picking up the A gap blitzer, but they didn't slide pro. Obviously it's the computer, they're not going to. So he decided to reach out and grab the slot corner and make it 100% guaranteed that our A gap blitz was going to come free. Now let's say if they start sliding right, sliding left, and this left guard is going to pick up Rodney Harrison. This is where Deron Bland is going to be coming free off the edge, and it's going to be an easy sack for Deron Bland. This is how you run the free safety zone blitz. I really don't make many adjustments with it. I really love this coverage cell that is currently out on the field. I really love these seam flats, because if there's nothing in the flat, the seam routes are going to match to corner routes. They're going to match the post routes, backside ins, inverted zigs, all that stuff. So I really like seam flats. Unless they're really quick throwing the flats, then I'm going to change these to hard flats. Other than that, I'm really leaving everything else. I'm going to leave my hook curl default. If you want to shade down, you can shade down a hook curl, which is really well. does really well. Their snap throw and corner routes, you can make these into outside quarters. The outside quarters play corners really well over the deep blues, but you're gonna probably give up a lot of one-play touchdowns. But it's just some of the adjustments you guys can make. I really don't make more. I try to apply as much pressure on my opponent as I can. I want them to get the ball out super quick, so I'm sending 5, I'm sending 4 a lot. I'm trying to mix it up, keep my opponent guessing. So if this video did help you guys out, man, make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Any offensive tips, defensive tips, put it down below. And until the next time.